my class 10 students who are transitioning into a fearful phase of starting 11th, the biggest question of the century is, should I take science because my friends are taking it? See, answer me one thing. Do your friends like your music taste? Do they love the music you recommend them or the song you recommend them? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. And if they don't, when your music taste differs so much, how can you think that your whole career, whole life will depend just on what your friends like? If they don't like your song, how can you expect them to like the life that you want? How will their life resonate with the life you want? Of course, ma'am, but I don't know what kind of life you want. But do you know what kind of life that your friend wants? Do you want that life? Do you even know what kind of life they want? Maybe they want to get married by 23, have kids by 26, and you want to just explore the world, be the bunny here. So if you ask me that, ma'am, should I take science just because my friends are doing it, then that will be a big no, my friend. Because your life decision, the span of next 50 years cannot depend on the decisions of one other person who is completely different than you. We all say that everyone is unique, right? So how can the decision of another person will be right for you for the next 50 years, for your whole life? Of course, we talk about that just the stream selection does not decide what you will do for the next 40 years, but it will definitely give you a direction. If you study what you want to do for the next 40 years, it will just add up, it will benefit you. But if you study something else just because your friend was doing it, then you will be in the negative here, my friend. Okay, so what exactly you should do, that we are going to discuss in this video today. I'm Aditi, your physics teacher, and the biggest question right now, if you should choose science or not, will be answered in this video. So when I was in 11th class, I was sitting in my 11th class. It just started, and I guess chemistry lecture was going on, and I was zoned out, and I was thinking, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to take science? And I went home to my father and I literally cried, and I was like, I don't want to study science. Why am I studying atoms? But fortunately, I didn't change my decision, and it turned out to be the best decision ever. I loved studying atoms, I loved studying physics, and here we are, right? But it might not be the case for you. And you don't want that to happen with you, that you choose a wrong stream, a wrong career, and hence you have to struggle in life to change it afterwards. Okay, so there are 3 things that you should take care of. Okay, the very first thing is your interest. Of course, the interest is there, but ma'am, I don't know what my interest is. So sit back and ask yourself some questions. What kind of questions? Let's just see 1 or 2, 3 questions. Okay, do you like understanding machines? Do you like understanding robots? Not just looking at robots, how they're working. Do you actually like to know how they're functioning? What goes in the background that make them work like this, that make them answer like this? Then science is for you. Behind the logical reasoning. So that gives us the second question, how good is your logical reasoning? Attempt some aptitude tests. That's why these tests are for, to decide whether you are good at logical reasoning or not, to decide whether you like machines or not, what kind of response you give to a particular situation. All that decides you what stream can you take in your future. So if your logical reasoning is good, you can do coding very good, you can do numbers very good, you can do accountancy very good, so you can go into science or commerce. Do you like playing with numbers? Do you like calculating? Do you like how the market goes green and sometimes red, bearish, bullish? Do you understand all this stuff, or do you want to understand all this stuff? Then commerce is for you, right? Then next is your talent. Sometimes it doesn't matter what we are interested in. Sometimes we are not good at that thing. I might be interested in sketching or painting. I'm not really good at that, so I won't be able to make a living out of it, right? So what is your talent? Maybe you speak very good. If you speak very good, you can go into journalism. But you want to speak very good, but you are good with numbers. So what will you do? You will stick with the speaking part, or you will go with the number part? See, life is a bit critical, right? Sometimes we have to take decisions that might not align with our interest. So what the solution is here? Go with something that you are good at, and what you want, make it your hobby, because you want something to drive you, right? So this thing that you are good at will give you satisfaction, will give you the life you want, will give you the money, which undoubtedly it's very important in the today's life, right? But this thing, this hobby of yours that you want to be interested in, that you are interested in, start with that, and then we'll see what we are building through it. But decide what you are good at. So what kind of questions are you going to ask? Am I actually good in a sport or something, sports or painting? If you are actually good in that, maybe just follow that. Choose a stream that looks easy and maybe just follow that. Okay, are you able to solve complex math problems? You studied in 10th, were you able to solve that problems? Were you interested in solving that problems, or was that such a burden that you were getting nightmares about it, right? If that was not a nightmare, you can go with maths, that is science. Are you able to understand how business works? You just sit in front of the TV and you watch Shark Tank all day. Great, that's the first step. But do you actually understand the terms they are talking about? Gross margin, taxes. Do they actually fascinate you? You won't be able to understand those things, correct? But do those things actually fascinate you? When you go to study them, do you actually like those things? Are you good at it? Can you do those calculations? Can you do those numbers? Are you good at that thing? Then you can go with commerce. Are you able to remember biology terms? Now biology is something only the person will take who is interested in it, right? I'll say I don't like biology, maybe I don't like math, but I am doing it from the very my childhood. I'll do it somehow. Biology is something you need so much interest in, and you should not be doing biology if you are not interested in it, right? Because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of passion. So are you able to understand what they are teaching you? Are you able to understand human anatomy, all the terms that you can remember? You can take biology. Next, and the very important thing, do you see yourself working in that field for next 50 years? Ma'am, how will I see? How will I know that I can see myself? Okay, can you see yourself painting for the next 50 years? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Can you see yourself just working with numbers, working with so much of data, plotting graphs and all that nerdy stuff? If yes, then you can go with commerce or maths. If you can see yourself teaching science, then you can go with teaching. If you can see yourself just doing some machine works, building stuff in construction, then you go with mechanical engineering, not mechanical engineering, civil engineering. Or you can go with architecture, that leads from science. So all these stuff you have to ask these questions. And how will you do that? How will you know how to ask these questions? Of course we are making these YouTube videos for you, but you have to talk to people. Talk to some engineer, talk to someone who is a software developer in a good company, who is a data scientist in a good company, who's a teacher like me, who is architect like anywhere near your house, who is an electrician near your house, who is an accountant who works in a bank, who is a CA. Go talk to them. You will build a network. You will get to know a lot of people and how they actually lead their lives. Ask them good questions. Do you actually like going to work, or you do it just for the money, for your family? Do you what you thought, how they made the decision of choosing commerce or choosing science? Ask these questions to the people around you who have actually done that. Not just your parents, because your parents are biased. Of course, they are giving good advices and that is important. But your parents are very biased towards you, right? If your parents accidentally chose engineering, but now they're like, I won't let my child choose engineering. right? So maybe they are biased, but maybe you are good at engineering, good at math, good at logical, so you can go through that. So talk to people who are unbiased with their opinion towards you. And that is why we are hosting a meet and greet everyone in Bangalore in JP Nagar at 5th April 11 a.m. All of us teachers will be there. We will guide you towards your career. What should you take, what should you not take, based on your interest, based on your abilities. And very important thing, we all will be there if you want your parents to be convinced. If you want to take arts but they are forcing you to take science, maybe we can talk with them, okay? Maybe we can let them understand that your kid wants arts, let them take arts, okay? So we are coming 5th April 11 a.m. JP Nagar, Bangalore. Make sure you all are present there. Make sure you all are there to take that knowledge that we are very eager to give you, to take the guidance that you need for a perfect career. This can shape your whole life. It's just a small travel that you have to do, but this will decide your future, my friend, right? And you don't really want to choose a bad class. You don't want to sit in a class where you're zoned out and you're thinking, I should have chose something with numbers, or I shouldn't have chose commerce. I want to study about how atoms, how these planets work, right? So for you to make a good decision, we are here to guide you. There will be proper career guidance. There will be proper teachers who have cleared IITs, who have cleared NEETs, and all the teachers who have actually gone through that path. To make sure you are coming at where? Vedantu Learning Center, 11 a.m. on 5th April 2026. That's a Sunday. So you can definitely come. There is no excuse. We all will be waiting there for you. I'll meet you on 5th April, 11 a.m. Bye.